A ball is flying toward a wall, and from far away it looks like the easiest thing in the world to understand. The ball goes right. The wall waits. A bounce is coming. But inside the ball, the story is already split in two. One motion is obvious. The whole ball is moving toward the wall as one object. That is its momentum. But hidden inside that motion is another motion. The particles are already darting, vibrating, and doing their tiny jigglem-wigglem in all directions. So the ball is not just moving right. It is a storm of microscopic motion being carried rightward as a single object. And ahead of it is not just a flat gray wall. It is a rigid atomic lattice, backed by layer after layer of atoms that are not easy to shove aside. Then the front of the ball reaches the wall, and the real collision begins before anything looks dramatic from the outside. The atoms of the ball and the atoms of the wall get so close that their electron clouds begin to crowd into the same region. That cannot continue. Matter resists being overlapped. A sharp electromagnetic repulsion appears at the surface, like an invisible wall inside the wall. This is the pushback. The wall atoms are not superhero atoms. They are not stronger one by one. They are locked into a stiff lattice and connected to the huge mass behind them, so they barely move. The ball's front particles arrive with shared rightward motion plus random microscopic motion, but now the wall gives them a powerful leftward shove. For a tiny instant, the front of the ball is trapped between two stories. The rest of the ball still wants to keep moving right, but the front layer has already been pushed back by the wall. That disagreement becomes compression. The ball squashes. The front particles push on the next particles. Those push on the next, and a compression wave travels through the ball like a hidden message stop. Reverse, rebound. The jigglem-wigglem does not disappear during this. It is still there, but now it is mixed with a much more organized disturbance moving through the material. Some of the incoming motion is being stored in the stretched and compressed microscopic bonds, like tiny springs squeezed out of shape. Then the ball leaves the wall, and the bounce finally becomes visible. Now the whole ball has momentum to the left. The wall changed the ball's momentum by giving it a short, intense push. That short push over a short time is impulse. But the rebound is not perfectly clean. Some of the organized incoming motion has been scattered into sound, heat, deformation, and internal vibration. The wall did not simply send the ball back. It forced matter to resist overlap, launched a compression wave through the ball, and left the particles inside with more hidden motion than before. From far away, we say, the ball bounced. Up close, the truth is stranger. The ball survived a microscopic shock wave, and the bounce is what remained after the collision moved through every layer inside it.